going here. Alrighty, gonna do some drawing. Caricature live stream. All right, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Share the video. Whatever you want to do. Let's just have some fun here. All right. All right. Got some examples here. Let's just see what we got. Hopefully the glare isn't. Oh, the glare is from the picture itself. That's my bad. Oh, boy. It's going to be one of them. It's not too bad. Alrighty. So what are we seeing? How to draw caricatures. If you're into this kind of thing, follow along. This is a hobby I do, and it's pretty fun. Follow along, and today we're using examples from Keelan Parham's book called Let's Toon Caricatures is the title. Pardon my reach. Pardon my boarding house reach. We use a lot out of this book. As you can see, the pages are all falling out of it. This is my go-to book. I like it. I like it a lot. So, what do I see? Again, we remember Tom Richmond's teachings as well. I see almost like a diamond shape. We're going to pencil in. We're going to take our time and do these kind of a little more exaggerated than normal, just to see what we can get away with while still maintaining a likeness. So that's what I'm kind of seeing. Okay. Again, thank you for the live stream, people in the live stream, and everyone in the replay. Tom Richmond's teachings are T shapes. The eyes and the nose form a letter T. Okay. And where is there more mass, above or below the eye line? And I'm seeing more mass below the eye line. So this would be kind of the eye line. Okay. And one eye is definitely more open than the other. I just wanted to share this on my Facebook, but I'm a little too late to do that. I don't know how to. I could do it from here, but yeah, it's all good. So his eyes are kind of angled in a little bit. Things to look out for, okay? Are the problems I have is drawing balding men, believe it or not. And I am one of those. So I can say that. My eyes are wide apart. I just want to pull my chair in, but I don't want to bang the tripod. There we go. This eye is more open than the other one, right? And they're wide apart. Some heavy eyebrows. So I'm going to pencil this heavy just so you can see for the camera. But I would not do this live, really. You have to do all this in your head. It's what Tom Richmond talks about, okay? And Keelan talks about it too in his book. So we're going to shrink. He does have a small nose, but we're going to shrink it even more just to make other features appear larger. Okay. Bear with me. I'm just going to do a quick little. I'm going to do a quick little share of this on my. Hey, look, there I am. I'm live. So you may hear me talk on here. Okay. So again, you want to remember head shapes, T shapes, things like that. Check me out. I'm live on YouTube it. All right. Post to Facebook. There we go. Back to the drawing board, folks. All right. So maybe we'll get some more people in here by doing that. And what am I seeing? Where's the widest part of his face? Bring your pencil down as almost like a measuring tool. And I'd say right there at the cheekbones is the widest part of his face, right? And the problem I have with drawing balding men is where the hair meets the scalp, essentially the scalp. That's where I always I trip up on that, and I don't know why. If anybody has any answers, that'd be great. Okay, let's get the mouth going. I'm seeing a big space between the nose and the mouth. It's got a lot of teeth going on in there. All right, so that's what I'm kind of seeing, and I would go right at it from here with the marker. Again, we're going a little more exaggerated. Let's look where the ear line, the top of the ear, is almost even with the eye line. So I'm a little high here. I got to bring it a little lower. There you go. Just go like that. I use Crayola markers. I really like them. They just do what I need them to do with thin and thick lines, you know. Let's start with the eyes. He's got some eyelashes going on here too that are kind of prominent. We'll just indicate them there. And this eye is a little more squashed and closed than the other one. Like that. All right, now we're going to indicate these heavy eyebrows. It's almost like he combed them with a brush. All right. The other eyebrow. And the nose is kind of, I've never really seen a nose like this, just so you know. This is a very unique nose and very unique glasses as well. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for tuning in the live stream. Thank you for tuning in the replay. That's what I would do for the nose. Mouth. Now with the facial hair, you got to be careful too. I had a problem where the facial hair meets the hair on this other character I drew the other night, my other live stream. So yeah, and notice even like there's a little dip, like a V, V shape right there. Try to keep that in mind too, you know. And you don't have to draw every little single facial hair, you know. But we're exaggerating tonight. He's got a very tight beard along the chin here. Where is everybody tonight? Usually we got a crowd in here. They're all getting ready for the snowstorm. Forgot the lower lip. Always look at what your lips are doing, and that's what that one's doing there. Alrighty. And again, I'm not going to draw every little hair on this beard because that, number one, that would take too long, and I mainly draw like I'm drawing live, and we just want to do like an indication of what's going on and let the brain kind of subconsciously put it all together, put all the rest together. All right, now teeth. Like Keelan says, two teeth or not two teeth. Actually, this guy, we got a teeth. And I would do like the whole, he's got like a tooth bar. That's what we call it, a tooth bar. Okay, always give a, he doesn't even have much black space in the corners of his mouth, but got a little bit of the bottom teeth showing, not much. And do your fill in. And your fill in over here. I like the way this one's coming out. Your gum line. I was always terrified to draw the gum lines on people, you know, it's just very little room for error. So there we go on that one. And the eyes, you want to see, like, to get a likeness, also, you want to see how much white of the eye is showing. I know that sounds weird, but it'll really help you when you draw kids, and we're going to draw kids next. So really use this Crayola to your advantage. You know, you can do very thin and very thick lines with this as well. Now notice this eye is closed much more than the other one for whatever reason. All right. Now this is where it gets tricky, okay? Again, the widest part of the face is obviously these cheeks, and he has more mass below. Here we go. Here's your bravery test. Like Bob Ross says, here's your bravery test when he draws those big dead trees in a painting. And we got it. Okay. Now, here's the trick with this hair, balding men. I'm so used to drawing from the inside out. What I do here is I go from the outside in. So I just grab the hairline here and put it in. This is not much hair here, kind of like myself. And that's that one. Could even come down a little more. And then the ear. Ears appear to be very small. And the top of the head, the scalp. This is great. I like the way this is coming out. Again, over here, let's go from the outside in. Grab that hairline over here. And do your hair. And do your scalp. And we'll give him a few little hairs up top there. I know it looks like a pirate, but I'm really exaggerating his one eye more closed than the other. These are some unique glasses. I've never seen glasses like this, guys. And it's very almost got like clear frames on them. Something like that. And the other ear, like that. Not bad. I give this one an okay. He's got some little birthmarks on him there. Now with heavier people, not that he's heavy, but he's heavy in the face, I draw the shoulder line up more. So instead of like drawing it down here, I'll come up. And that will give a likeness even more. And there's the shirt line. Like that. And we'll shade it in. I really like this one. It came out good. Not all of them are winners, you know? But this one, I like it. I'm using Prismacolor art sticks. Everybody always asks about these when I'm at a gig. This is what they look like. They're like a woodless colored pencil. Hey, Christine, how you doing? We're getting some snow here in upstate New York. 5 to 10 inches tonight. Everything's good. I got the day off of work today and tomorrow, 4 days off. I'm feeling good. I finally got time to draw caricatures. So yeah, prioritizing and scheduling my day is what it's all about. All right, and the shading again under the nose, the tip of that nose is going to make that nose pop forward, just like Bob Ross says, guys. You got to make your drawing come forward by knowing where the dark and the light is. He's the master. He knows. This I'm just going to fill it all in, and you can also draw with these like this. See, it's a great tool. It's a great tool. These Prismacolor art sticks. I heard they stopped making them. I don't know if they restarted making them up again. Somebody put that in the comments if you know the answer. Um, Again, I don't pencil live at events, and I'm not taking a lot of events this year anyway, just because I don't have time. But I do have a few scheduled for September already. I love September. It's like my busiest month for caricatures. And I'm gonna shade in a little bit of the teeth because the teeth are inside of a mouth. And don't be afraid to put some dark on those teeth like this. See how much that works? And things to look out for with this guy was the balding. And like myself, where the hair meets the scalp can really trip you up. Here's our first guy for the night. Hey, who's in here? Mercy B. I feel sorry for y'all. I thought an inch of snow was good enough. Oh yeah, you're in California. I forget where you are. Thank God I left. It left as quickly as it arrived. Yep. Um. So that's that one. Let me just pop over to Facebook. Let me. I think I just shared the. Yeah, I shared my live stream, and I'm just not getting much action on it. I don't even know how to delete it. All right. Edit post. I don't know. I don't know how to do it. We'll leave it up for a few more. See if we get any action. So we got some other drawings to do here tonight. Next one is a kiddos. Kiddos. So again, sorry for the shadow on the picture that I took. We're just gonna have to work around it. You might not be able to see it like that. There we go. Things to look out for. Kids can get tricky. They got bigger heads up above their eyes, up above their eye line. So let's try this. Okay. Also, what do you see? Your eyes are kind of slanted in like this. It should come up a little more. I think you can see that though. Kids have small noses. Oh, you want to look out for that. So again, bigger heads up here. She's got a wide cheeks and jaw. And kids also have tiny little chins and not much of a neck. So keep that in mind as well. I'm just going to go at it, guys, with the marker. This is the mood I'm in. So I'm just going for it. Okay. All right. Her pupil fills up her eye socket a lot. So what I'm saying is there's not a lot of white showing. So you want to depict that as well. And you won't want to go too heavy on eyebrows for kids unless it is very prominent. I draw a lot of kids at a lot of events, and they just absolutely love it. And I got a huge event with a ton of kids in September, and it's always a fun one. So much so that we had to get another artist. I was that busy. Um, all right, nose. Don't forget the bridge in the nose is coming down like that. All right, and the noses are small. I'm going to shrink this a little more actually. All right. Okay, that works. She has very distinct lips going on here, like this. See that? I love Crayola markers. Can I just say that? Have I said that enough? How much I love my Crayola markers. Big space between the teeth, the front teeth. All right. And then she's got some dark space going on here. There we go. I think that's it. I always do a highlight like that. She's got a smile lines going on. All right. Does have some eyelids going on like that. Let's do the jawline. She does have a pointy chin, but a little chin. You want to maintain that toddler feel. Okay, and not much of a neck. A little shadow under the chin as well. All right, now the hair. A lot of hair. I'm saying a lot of hair, a lot of the head is above the eye line in kids. This is how you will get a likeness, okay? I'm not saying I know it all. I just know from doing it and from reading Tom Richmond's book and Keelan Parham's book. So this is how I would draw live, like right with the marker. I think this is a decent likeness. Not bad. What trips me up is hats and like tight braids to the head. Usually trip me up, like those tight weave braids. They trip me up. So I got to work on that, and I'll do a video on that. I kind of figured out how to get around it though, and maintain because you're up against the clock, when you're live, and you got to go quick. All right, let's shade this in. That one went quick, didn't it? Let's hit the eyebrows, and the eye socket has an indentation as well. You want to remember that. The top lip is usually in shadow because of that nose. The bottom of the bottom lip, the smile line, that. The hair, obviously, very dark. Yeah, it really brings it together when I shade it, doesn't it? I gave her a little more forehead. I should have shrunk the forehead a little more. If I had any criticism on this one, that's what I would do. All right. Take a step back. Yeah, I gave her way too much forehead. Holy cow. It's funny when you step back what you see, you know. These aren't the greatest photos, guys, because they're from a book, but I'm losing some of it. But you know what? Let's do our old Earth's world and see what we can find here. This is a cool site uh, for drawing people, actually. Wow, there are some faces here, boy. Wow, look at this face. I'm not going to draw her. Look at those eyebrows. We drew that lady the other night. Um, We'll try and draw this. I don't know what's going. But let's take a try at it. All right, the hat, obviously. There's a line of action going on here like this. It's at an angle, okay? And the hat would be like that. I go right off the page with the lid, the brim of the hat, you know? I usually don't do the hats. When I pencil when people sit down, I'm going to tell you the truth. I use my pencil when I got a hat customer in front of me. Just because I got to make sure it's right. Got that small ear going on. Got his wife beater. All right. Now on the face, a little hard to see with what I did. Okay. I'd say again the nose would be the most prominent part. Use the T-shape method, like Tom Richmond talked about. And the eyes are droopy, like pointing down, and huge eyebrows. Not huge, but something like that. And wow, that I don't know what he's got going on there, but I'm a little off center. But that's all right. He's got some teeth showing. And let's see. Got a little chin, little baby chin. God, I love faces. Aren't they fun? Um, this picture's kind of hard to see. It's very dark. I apologize for that. Little anger line going on there. He's got some bags under these eyes. Probably had a late night. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate it. Again, the nose is going to be our prominent feature on this guy, the old caricature. You know, people think caricature. Oh, you give him a big nose. Well, this guy actually has one. So this is where I would get away with that. See, I already took a snapshot of this guy in my mind, and you have to do this live. When people sit down for you live, you got to take a literal snapshot of them and what pose you're going to do, you know? And I'm going to do the ear because that's like going to be an anchor point. It's going to give me a place to go to land from all my other features, is what I'm saying. I like the pose this guy is doing. All right. Hat. Ready? Go right off the page with it. And it's going to come right down there. On the brim, it's going to be like that. He's got a little bit of stubble hair showing there. And it's a big old 10-gallon hat. Remember, there's a head under there. And I don't know about this logo on this hat. That'd be a little tough to do, but we're going to estimate it like that. And the eyes. He's kind of looking. I think that he sees the guy taking the picture of him, is what's going on here. So we'll depict that as well. Okay, he's got some 5 o'clock shadow going on. When they got 5 o'clock shadow, I do facial hair, what I call here and there, to indicate it, you know? Here, there, and everywhere. And he's got the neck tattoo. I can't really see what it says. So we're going to write neck tattoo. And a little leaf. And I kind of like this one. Let's shade it in, right? Don't forget there's like a Adam's, not an Adam's apple, but the collarbone is right about there. That'll help you give a little likeness too. Let me catch up with you guys. Sorry. Dodgy Doodles, good evening, Mark. Hope all is well and good with you. Thank you, Dodgy. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, Dodgy. All right. Really you want to darken in that under brim of the hat, you know? It's really going to help you see that the hat is in shadow underneath that brim, you know? And again, we're going very quickly here, guys. This is like party sketch speed I'm kind of going at, just because. And to give the hat some structure, I would do some lines like that. Like that. I'm going to really define the facial structure here, guys. All right. That's what I'm doing. I'm going in and out. I'm knowing like where it's almost like landscape, like a mountain. Where's the high peaks? Where's the indentations? You got to think like that. Like under these eyes, inside this ear. It's like cavernous, you know? A little bit of the facial hair here and there. And I think that's a good one. Not bad, not bad. Let's review what we did tonight. Mercy be, that's nice. Thank you. Yeah, he's a little crazy looking type of guy here. So we got that guy. I don't know. We'll just see if any other faces look interesting. Wow, I really like her face. I may have drawn her before. I can't remember. It's got good lighting, too. That's why I like it. Let's draw her really quick, like record speed. See what we can do. I really like those shapes she's got going on. Very narrow and almost like a light bulb shape. We're going to go right at it with the marker, guys. Okay. Her T shape is very long and narrow. When I say T shape, I mean her eyes and nose form the letter T, like Tom Richmond teaches us. This nose is very unique. It's very bulbous towards the bottom. I'm going to come right at the bottom with this, just because I need a place to go to. And then some outline here, yes. Got it. I see a large space between her nose and her mouth. Very small, thin lips. Okay, Okay, almost like an upside down triangle type shape to her head. So keep that in mind. See that? Comes to a point like that. I don't know what she's wearing. Okay. Something like that. Just for placement. Large ears. Again, this is like a speed sketch, I would say. I'm not the fastest in the world, but I've been told I was very fast by the average guest, party guest. But they don't know. There's people way faster than me. And it's not about speed. I'm really trying to maintain a good likeness here. All right, hair time. You want to do the shape of the hair. I think we got her. And then the rest is all just finishing details. You don't want to draw every hair, but you want to like give an indication of what it's doing. And you notice I did the outer outline heavier than I'm doing these inner lines. And it's obviously some hairspray going on here. So it's kind of tough. Think of it like stiff hair. Okay, these lines here will also give a likeness. And a little bit of squinty eye action going on. There we go, guys. Let me shade it in quick. Just wanted to see how fast I could complete that one. That went quick. All right. Don't be afraid to turn your paper with these sticks and go in the direction you want to go in as well. Because it'll really help you. But I've learned a lot from just working with other artists. Like Rich Conley's amazing. Yeah, Dave Snyder, all those guys locally. And Tom Richmond and Keelan Parham. There we go. She's got quite the chin, doesn't she? All right. Mike Stock, hello, Cartoon Mark. On my way back from an outing with a few friends of mine. Oh, nice. Where'd you go? We ate at a Mediterranean restaurant. Really, really good food. That's nice, Mike. Sounds good to me. Now I'm hungry. Thanks. Let's just review quickly here. We had this guy. Which one's your favorite? This young lady. I messed up. I gave her too big of a forehead. I should have brought the hairline down a little. This is my favorite one. This guy was great, wasn't he? This guy's right here. Yeah. I really did good with this one, I think. And then the last lady. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning in on the live stream. Appreciate it. Thanks for the live stream. Thanks for everybody in the replay. Click the subscribe button, share the video, like it, comment. Thanks so much. Mike Stock, Dodgy Doodles, Christine, and somebody else. That's it. All right, guys, have a good one. See ya.